What up, fish homies? It's like 10:30 right now. I'm about to go meet up with Taylor and we're going to a new lake. And if you're watching the last video, like I said, there's supposed to be some pretty big ones over here. This is another lake. I can't really tell the location, but it is a city lake, so you might be able to recognize it. I would tell like more about these places, but most of them I go to are like recommended to me from someone else, so I can't really like give away their spot, even though it is like a city lake. A lot of people still take the fish home and eat them. So when they catch like 20 pounders, they get happy to like bring them home when they should put them back and like keep the smaller ones. If I fish with you like on the regular, I probably won't have a problem telling you where these are because I know you're not gonna eat the fish. But if I post all over the internet, like, oh, go here and you'll catch big ones, then all these people that want to eat them are gonna go there and there's gonna be no big ones left in California. So some of these spots we gotta keep secret. I hope you understand. And if you do recognize the spot, please don't like post in a comment where it is. I'm just gonna delete the comment. But places where everyone goes to catch carp, like Lake Balboa and stuff, I don't mind sharing those because everyone goes there. If you wanna catch a carp for your first time, Lake Balboa in Los Angeles, if you're in Southern California, Lake Balboa is a pretty good spot to start. But anyways, I'm about to go pick up Taylor and then we'll get right back at ya. Just met up with Taylor and got a special surprise. Billy Boys back in action. We're gonna see if we can get a big old carper today for all three of us. And I don't know, we'll keep you updated. We gotta get some bizbait and figure out where this lake's at, and then we'll be back. We'll be back.
Oh.
So hard to reload him backwards. What is it? Maybe a trout? That'd be so funny. Nah, it's bigger than a trout. I think it's a catfish. Oh, it's a carp. Chill.
Finally.
Dude, we actually caught one, dude. Put the net out further. Did you get him?
No, sure not.
Hell yeah. Alright, here, bring him over. Dang, this guy's a big one. He's like a good 7 pounder at least. Alright. You have the light? Kind of a light. Oh, homie's checking it out too. Bring the light over here, but I can't tell where he hooked that. Is he even hooked anymore? Oh, the hook came off in the net. Alright, we freaking came here for like 7 hours yesterday. We've been here for like 6 hours today. We finally hooked up on a carp. Let's get the weight on him. 12. Let go of this hand. 12.8.
Hold this.
There we go. Is it 12.8?
Yeah.
12.8 on the hold. Alright, so it's like around 10 pounds, maybe a little teeny more. Now let's get a little picturage. Alright, after days of waiting, we finally got this guy. He's like 10 pounds, a little bit over 10 pounds. Freezing cold. I don't know, this lake's probably like 50 degrees right now. And he barely fought. It was weird. I thought it was a catfish or something, but it was a carp. Oh, he's making a little croaking noise. Alright, but yeah, we caught him on an Amazon rig, Amazon method feeder with 2 pieces of white fake corn from Corda, the banoffee flavor. Now we're just gonna get him back. It's a little deep over here, so I'm gonna put him back in the net and we'll let him go out of here. Let's get this guy rejuvenated. Goes. Oh, give me nuts, bro. Dude, slimy nuts, dude. Finally. It's been at least 12 hours with not one bite. That was our first bite. of the freaking 2 days of us being here. And we got him. Got him on the old trout rod. And I reeled him in backwards. The reel was on the other side of the rod. Trippy.
Shout out to Jared for letting us know sundown.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it do that? Oh, right on me.
Alright, this is the rig we caught him on. Same as last video. And he somehow sucked off the hair. There was two pieces of corn coming off a hair right here to this little rig ring. I don't know how easy it is to see that. But now it's just a bare hook tied on there, so I don't know. He sucked on it real hard and ripped it right off or something. I've never had that happen before. Comment below if you know how that happens. You know what it is too? We got that halo activate goo going on everything. We don't know if that's what made it work tonight, but like 2 casts ago I put it on that rod. I have it on another rod too, but that one hasn't got a bite. So Taylor's throwing it on his, recasting. I don't have any other rigs tied because that one sucked off the corn, but
Only thing is your hands will reek for days.
yeah, well that one doesn't make your hands smell after you wash it off in the water.
It smells like vitamins.
Yeah. We forgot to mention that we got a new net at Walmart. It's not a dope carp landing net, but we can't afford that right now. We keep losing all our money on nets. We spend like $100 on nets and they all broke. So we spending money on gear now. Make sure those 1 bites per day stick and we get them. But anyways, yeah, that's why we have a crappy net, but at least it's big enough.
Alright, fish homies, we're out of that lake, about 50 degrees, freezing cold. We managed to pull one out after probably 12 hours over 2 days fishing there. I don't know if we'll be back there until like the summertime or at least till it starts to warm up. What are we gonna go do next? Probably come back out here in this area, different lake. We need to get us a 30 pounder. That's our goal for 2018. We want to do it before 2018, but it is what it is. But yeah, we'll catch you later, fish homies.
So the last 2 days were pretty crazy. We literally went to that lake 2 days in a row and fished like 6 to 8 hours, and we got a bite in the last like 30 minutes. We were gonna leave and we're like, let's stay like 30 more minutes, and we got a bite and we freaking landed one. We didn't act like we were that surprised or happy or anything, but trust me, we were. We're just both exhausted and freezing cold. The air, it was like 50 degrees outside or something, and it was only 6 p.m. or maybe 7 p.m. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm just gonna make this video a little longer for you guys and show you how to tie the rig that caught that fish. It was our only bite and it stuck and we landed it. And I didn't even fight it that well. Probably should have popped off. I just didn't really know what was going on. Like I said, we're freezing and tired. But anyways, let me get to it. Alright, so first thing you wanna do is get your whatever you wanna use. So I'm using just regular braid right now. It's like 20 pound Power Pro. Other people like to use different things, but I'm just showing you how to do it today. So first things first is you gotta start with tying your hair. You tie a little loop on the end. I'm not sure if I've ever done like tying videos or rig tying videos or anything. So if you guys wanna know how to tie the hair rig, comment below and I'll do a better video on that for you. This little loop right here is tied on the end of the string, and that's where your bait's gonna be going. So we're just gonna clip the excess off there. And some people do this a little bit differently. This is how I do it. We'll make a double gold rig, all right. So I like to put on my baits first. Today we're gonna put on 2 pieces of gold corn. Get the corn on there. Like I said, if you guys need a better video on how to do this part, let me know. I'm just gonna skim through it because this is pretty basic stuff. You get your stoppers, throw one in there. I like to start with my bait on there. Next, you're gonna get your rig ring. Here's a little pack of rig rings. I don't know how easy it is to see, but there's really tiny circles in there. So you want to get your rig ring on there. Alright, we're actually going to use these size 6 Gamakatsus. I forgot the shape of the hook, but it's a straight shank. So you can lay your stuff next to the hook and kind of get an idea where you want the ring at. And you basically want it at the tip of the bar, or at the point of the hook. And what you're gonna do is tie an overhand knot. Just your basic knot there. This is a tricky part, is getting your ring into place. It takes a little practice. I think you can kind of see what it looks like. There's a little ring above the corn there. You want to get your hook through the ring and then put the ring where you want it, and that's going to be right at the tip of the point of the hook, and kind of trap it there with your finger. So in between my 2 fingers is the ring, and I have the corn hanging down there. And then you're going to want to just wrap the regular knotless knot. So you go in through the back, and there you can see my ring sitting at the point of the hook. Alright, so there we go. That's the blowback rig. There you can see the ring is right here. Well, hopefully you can see the ring is right there. The corn is right there. Next thing I'm going to do is put on one of these kickers. This is just like a line aligner, so your line comes off the hook at a good angle. You can buy all this stuff at bigcarptackle.com. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I do buy all my stuff there. So there's the hook with the ring, the corn, and the kicker on it. Next thing you're going to want to put is, if you want to tie a loop, I like to tie a big loop in the end. So for this one, you just do like a regular overhand knot pretty much, but instead of going through once, you're going to go through 3 times in total. So like I said, I like to tie a big loop in mine. Make sure your knot's nice and tight. So once you have your loop tied at the end like that, you're going to want to get your anti-tangle sleeves, if you have them. It'll slide on there nice and easy. Next, you want to put your swivel on the loop. So you just put the loop in one side of the swivel and then pull the loop over the other end. Here we go. Last but not least, you want to pull your anti-tangle sleeve up over the eye of the swivel. So in the end, you're going to have something that looks like this. Slow sinking corn. You got your ring on the hook. You got your kicker up to your anti-tangle sleeve to your swivel. So this is the rig that caught the fish in the video. Like I said, we waited for a bite for over 12 hours. It took 2 days for us of going to the lake, and so that bite really mattered. And when it really mattered, this setup counted. And we had this attached to a method feeder. That's how it's gonna look. Bada bop, bada boom. That's a sticky rig right there. I've never done like a rig tying video, and it's kind of hard to film randomly. So if you didn't like that section of the video, let us know. If you want to see more about tying rigs, like a more in-depth comprehensive video about how to tie rigs and stuff like that, let us know. Otherwise, peace out, fish homies. I hope you liked the video.